Question number 3 is a non-calculated part. Let's have a look at this function here. Graph f prime, be careful, f prime is given. Part A, find f of 0 and f5 given f4. So this is the first FTC problem. So f0 equals f4 plus 4 to 0 f prime dx, which is f4 plus minus 0 to 4 f prime dx. Because the function is given, we have to use the picture here, the area given here, which is the semicircle. f4 equals 3 minus negative pi r squared over 2, give us 3 plus 2 pi. f5 equals f4 plus 4 to 5 f prime dx. 3 plus 4 to 5. The slope, this point should be 1, 1. That's 1 half times 1 times 1, give us 3.5. Part B, find the x-coordinate where all the points of inflection of the graph and justify your answer from 0 to 7. So the candidate's point of inflection is f second derivative equals 0, or the second derivative doesn't exist. The second derivative equals 0. Let's have a look where the second derivative equals 0, which is this point. The slope equals 0, so x equals 2. E and E doesn't exist at x equals 4 and 6. Let's do the sign analysis. 2, 4, 6, f double prime. So because from 0 to 2, f prime is decreasing, so f double prime will be negative. 2 to 4, f prime is increasing, so positive here, increasing here, decreasing here. So the inflection point will be x equals 2 and x equals 6. And the x-coordinate, so we don't have to solve for y. So let's look at part C. Let g be the function. On what interval g is decreasing? So for a function to be decreasing, the derivative, which is f prime minus 1, has to be less than 0. So f prime has to be less than 1. F prime equals 1 is 5, so less than 1. So the answer would be 0 to 5. D. For the function g, defined in part C, find the absolute minimum. Close the interval, so we have checked the boundaries. So first, we find the critical point. So g prime equals 0. There are no point g prime doesn't exist because f prime is defined everywhere. So g prime equals 0, this gives us f prime equals 1. So x equals 5 and 7. Now we have to make a chart. This is x, this is gx. So when x equals 0, 7 the endpoints, and 5. X equals 0, we got g0, which is f0 minus 0, which is 3 plus 2 pi. When x equals 5, g5 equals f5 minus 5, negative 1.5. g7 equals f7 minus 7. f7 we don't have it yet, so we have to evaluate f7, which is f4 plus 4 to 7 f prime dx, which is f4 equals 3, 4 to 7 is the area here. We can calculate the area here, which gave us 3.5, which is 6.5. So this gives us negative 0.5. We compare all three values. So at x equals 5, its absolute minimum, and the absolute minimum value, which is negative 1.5.